Hello guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to yet another video, and we've just watched the League One playoff final, Michael. It was a great game, and Blackpool FC are returning to the Championship.
Yes, yeah. The team that wanted to go up, mainly for the away day. Like, if they would have came up last season, I wouldn't have been bothered, but this year I'm glad they're coming up because, yeah, we missed out on the away days last year, so this year should be alright.
They've just had a great season, though, and that showed in the performance today. What a performance from them today.
They're just a proper team, like, they just play for each other. Like, the first goal, I think the goalie should have done better, but the second goal, you've got no chance of saving it. It's through bodies, but I don't even want to talk about the goalkeeper for their first goal.
Honestly. Well, let's have a look at how the events unfolded, guys. There is the scores, as you can see there. Lincoln City, they scored inside the first minute. Honestly, it was comical. If you're a Lincoln fan, it was the dream start, but in the end, it wasn't to be. If you're a Blackpool fan, it was a disastrous start, and you'd have thought it's a long way back from there, but you did come back. It was an own goal anyway. They worked their way down the right-hand side on about 50 seconds, Lincoln, cut the ball across, and Maxwell should have probably collected it, the Blackpool goalkeeper. He let it run, and Turton kind of swung a leg at it, and it went into his own net. But the hero of the day, the man of the match, was Dougal, who got 2 goals, one in the first half, one in the second, both outside the box, both into the bottom corner. And from there, Blackpool were good enough to get the job done. They won the game 2-1 and thoroughly deserved. I mean, as the season went, they finished 3rd. They had a fantastic season, and they kind of deserved it, didn't they?
Yeah, the informed team going into the playoffs. And, yeah, they just had too much for Lincoln. Like, Lincoln were just poor, I thought. They had a goal given to them. And other than that, they didn't really look like scoring. It was just like maybes or if mitts and maybes. But Blackpool had a couple of chances, didn't they, really? So
absolutely. I mean, Blackpool, they're going to be a great addition to the Championship, by the way, in terms of an away day as well. Everyone loves it. And with fans going back to the stadiums, it will be a great one to look forward to. But one thing I will say on their fans in particular, as a Coventry fan, I would know what it's like going down the divisions with a club that was in the Premier League not so long ago. And it hurts. And having terrible owners, it's the worst thing, and it kind of feels like a pit which you can't get yourselves out of. But to return to the Championship, this is massive.
They were very close to going bust.
Yeah.
They were very close from disappearing.
What a turnaround.
Yeah, and to get back to the second tier of English football, considering they almost went bust, like they were almost finished. Like they almost had to close their doors for good because their owner wasn't going to sell. And if it wasn't for the fans getting involved, I think they're fan-based owned, aren't they?
I'm not sure who their owners are. I think it's something like that.
Yeah, like a fan-based consortium, so they've got their club back, and look where they are now, do you know what I mean? Like, football, nothing, I would have never said Coventry City would have been where they were now. No. All it takes is momentum.
Absolutely.
I think they'll be okay next season as well. I think they've got a really good squad. Like, they've got a young squad as well, and they've got a good fan base at home.
Absolutely, so, absolutely. Things looking up for Blackpool.
Yeah, it is. It's nice, and they've got a local derby with Preston.
Yeah,
so it's going to be good for them.
Actually, that's something I didn't think about.
It's a good derby. It's a very close derby.
Yeah.
So you've got that, and it's just good for the club. Maybe if they went down, it's like Wycombe. Like you never would have given them a chance to be there. So you can't really complain, really.
Honestly, but by the way, I mean, we've said in the season they've been fantastic. They finished 3rd, agonisingly missing out. They finished in great form.
Yes.
But their record in the playoffs, they scored 8 goals. I mean, we said they scored 6 in the playoff semi-finals. They scored 2 today. I mean, 8 goals in 3 games.
Yeah, that's good, very good.
So
they hit form at the right time.
Absolutely.
That's why, like, with the Championship one, I thought Brentford were going to come in because they are a good side, but they're just a good team, Blackpool. Like, Lincoln didn't deserve to go up. They do it every year. They do it every single year. I think they're just not good, mate. They're a League One side, I think. That's their level. I hate to say it because I like to see teams go up and do well, but I do think League One is their level.
Yeah, I mean, some teams are cut out for the playoffs. Some teams aren't. Lincoln City don't seem to be, but Blackpool, they've obviously won the playoffs this time round in League One. They won the playoffs in League Two a couple of seasons ago. They won the playoffs in the Championship back in 2010 when they got to the Premier League. Some teams are cut out for the playoffs. Some teams aren't.
Yes, yeah. It's true though. Like, look at Cov. Cov have got a great record in like Wembley and stuff like that. I don't think we've ever lost there.
No.
But some teams just cannot win at Wembley. And I think Lincoln are that team. They just really don't like it there. Like,
yeah, I was going to say, I mean, a word on Lincoln. I mean, you've got to feel for them because they've had a good season.
No, they just fell off towards the end. Like, they had that middle period where I thought they were going to go automatically. They looked they were going to win the league at one point.
Yeah.
Hull were like 5th at one point, and then all of a sudden they just kept on winning games and they've come up. Peterborough were top for a little bit and then they dropped down. But yeah, Lincoln's home form is what stopped them going up. They couldn't win a home game. I think they lost like 9 home games at home this season.
Yeah.
To go up, you've got to be better at home. I think if they could turn that around, then they might have a good go. But No, I think Lincoln, that's their level. I think League One's their level. Going up to the Championship, I think it could be embarrassing for them. I think.
Do you think, because someone said in the live stream, he made a comment, do you think they should stick with Appleton as the manager?
I think he deserves another year. Look where he's got him this year.
Yeah.
I'd say it'd be quite harsh to sack him from not getting promoted for the playoffs.
No.
It's a lottery, mate. It's one game. Like anything could happen. Like look at Man City last night. They were the odds-on favourites going into that game. All it takes is one game. It's really difficult to put it on that. But yeah, they're doing better. Blackpool, it's their moment. They got to own it.
Yeah.
They have to invest in that squad. You think?
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think they'll have probably the smallest budget in the division next season.
Yeah.
Down there, I think they'll be down there.
Mm.
But then again, we showed this season, budget doesn't mean anything. It's a squad. You need
Exactly.
a squad. You need every single player.
Having a togetherness.
They need to keep hold of their striker.
Honestly, having like like a togetherness.
Yeah.
Continuity, playing with the same players for the same few seasons, you build something there, and I think they'll fight for each other in the Championship. Blackpool.
Well, that's what worries me for COP this season, because it looks like we're going to make wholesale changes for a team that, for me, competed quite well in the Championship last season at times.
Yeah.
Finished the season second in form team.
Yeah.
So if we can carry that form going into the new season, it could be good. But Blackpool have just got to carry on what they're doing. They've just got to keep playing as where they are. Like, I think they'll be okay. I think momentum's a beautiful thing in football.
Absolutely.
They probably won't want the season to end. They'll probably just want to go straight
I know. Honestly, I mean, they'll try and qualify for the Euros if they can. Blackpool, they're in such good form.
Yeah.
But a final word on the two teams going into next season. I think Lincoln, if they can keep what they've got this season, they should be strong next year.
Yeah, they are every year. That's the thing. They are every single year. They just don't get over the line. That's the difference. They're there and thereabouts every season, man. You know this. They just don't get over the line. But Blackpool have came up last season or season before, built, had an okay... They've done what we did, basically.
Yeah.
Had one okay season and then gone again the next year.
Yeah.
But Lincoln do this every year. They come up, they do well. They go near the playoffs, they drop off. They come. I think they'll be in the playoffs again next year.
Yeah, I think they probably will. And a word on Blackpool. Do you think they stay up next year?
It's going to be tight. It's going to be hard. You know that how hard the Championship is. Sometimes a team that's in the Championship now could have a really bad season. Derby, lucky to stay up. You're never going to put Sheffield Wednesday going down, even with the 6 points deduction. And I think they'll go around.
Well, it can happen. I mean, good luck to Blackpool. They're a nice club, and congratulations once again on getting promoted. And good luck next season. We will see you there as Coventry fans. Commiserations to Lincoln once again. Cheers for watching today's video. Make sure if you are new to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to leave a like on the video. It really does matter. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.